Hello, dear friends. As we settle down and reflect on our day, let's take a moment to focus on the comforting truth found in the Lord is righteous in all his ways and holy in all his works. This verse highlights two essential attributes of our God, his righteousness and his holiness. The Lord is righteous in all his way. God's righteousness means that he is always right and just in everything he does. So there is no error or wrongdoing in him, even when we don't understand his ways. We can trust that he is acting out of his perfect righteousness. So, this can be a great comfort when we face confusion or injustice in our own lives, knowing that God is always just. And holy in all his works, God's holiness means that he is pure, set apart, and perfect in all his actions. So every work of God is done in holiness, reflecting his pure and perfect nature. His holiness is the standard by which we measure all things. This reassures us that everything God does is good, pure, and perfect. So, tonight, let's reflect on the righteousness and holiness of our God. Let's remember that in all his ways and works, he is always just and pure. When we face uncertainties or challenges, we can find peace in knowing that our God is perfectly righteous and holy. So, as you prepare for rest, meditate on God's righteousness and holiness, trust in His perfect way, and find peace in His just and pure nature. So, let His righteousness and holiness guide you in all you do. So, dear child, know that God is guiding you to focus on your relationship and on your communication skills. When it comes to work, communication should be honest and to the point. You are not out to impress you, just need to get things done. So stay in your lane, stay focused, and speak with confidence for the people you love and care about. Communication should be effortless. You should feel that you can express yourself freely without worrying about retaliation or consequences. The universe is encouraging you to say what you want and need to say today, so long as you are prepared for the answers. So, there should be no gray areas when it comes to love. The universe asks if you are making yourself and what you desire romantically the priority. And if that is no, why? Being loved by someone is an honor, and loving them back completes the circle. So don't be afraid to fluently express your feelings, as it may be what that person needs to hear at that moment in time. So trust your intuition, and if you are single, the loving connections you long for are on the way. But you need to be open to receiving these new and interesting people coming into your life. So talk to them, have an open mind, and don't judge a book by its cover. You are deserving of all the love that is about to surround you. So, dear souls, know that your childhood wounds are creating hole in your soul. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced as a perpetual empathy feeling. So, if as a child you tried to make everything alright by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. So, when you lose your authentic self, you disconnect it from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear masks to make others feel more comfortable. So, being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation as you are always mourning your true self. This message encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. So, dear child, know that when you start living differently from the masses, it makes every uncomfortable. The fact that you no longer play the same game of fear and drama like you were conditioned makes everyone aware of their own limitations. So, when you operate on an absolute authentic frequency, people don't even know how to approach you anymore because you outgrow their energy. So, when you are different, people don't know where to fit you anymore. Your existence transcends their preconceived ideas. So, you would not be able to meet people expectations because you are not the same person anymore and you no longer operate on the same frequencies. So, embrace your growth.